pocket nice for quads. I'm like, fuck no, dude. Like, this is a really weird, interesting pot actually. I'm not sure if we should be bluffing here on the river, like jamming, but I mean, we really should go for it. I don't think they're ever playing a flush this way. Gonna go for it. Gonna defend 10-8. Okay, we flop middle sets. Got a small c-bet. And expecting to check raise often here on this board. And we're gonna check call against that small sizing. And turn 2 pair, we can start betting actually. Can wrap a flush. And then can get value from King X. He does raise, it's to be expected. Gonna put in a 3-bet, not gonna just let him do that for just because we have a lot of overpair here, so that's actually not a bad turn. I don't think he has that many 5-7 that would check raise the flop. Maybe he has, but like if that's the case, we're pretty much screwed. This is a terrible river that kills our pretty much kills our 2 pair. Just gonna check fold. And facing this bet, we're jamming. There's no other way to play this hand. Is that overset? Mostly ace king. He never have like too much 4x. Hopefully he doesn't come over the top. If he does that, he might have like a boat. Good thing that he doesn't. Under the gun open, ace king gets called by 2 players. Interesting. Gets squeezed. I feel like this is a board where we just jam because they like those 2 players doesn't have a strong range at all, and then I don't mind just get it in against this guy. I don't see the point of 4-betting, so just gonna ship it in. Unless this guy's playing tricky, but I don't think so. Just because there's so much dead money already. Pocket nice. It's really weird seeing pocket nice playing that way. Unfortunately, we don't get there. Losing a flip. But this guy is so tight, but like, I don't know. I just feel like 3-betting here. Cutoff versus button. We're gonna defend with pocket 7s. Flop a stud, and this guy overcalls. Interesting. On this board, we lose to King 10 suited. I don't think he has too much of that. Gonna just use a larger c-bet on this board. There's a lot of bad turn for our hand. And we're probably jamming here. Facing this dunk bet, we're definitely jamming. He'll have like some 2 pairs. He'll have very occasionally he'll have King 10 suited, but King 10 suited should be a pretty easy fold in those positions with the under the gun to act behind. I feel like he has more like 2 pairs here. 10-8 suited should be a fold, so I guess I think we always have the best hand here. Yeah, pocket nice. Another side oversized situation. This is the second time it happened to us, and then both time we're on 100% on me. With the way we played the hands, he definitely has tons of flush in his range. So check folding was the correct play. So we dunk away $50. That's definitely stupid, but I mean, sometimes that happens. What can we do? I have made like $300 mistake in the past when we had the nuts in a 4-bet pot, having the top set on the turn, and then I actually have top set on the river, so we had the nuts in a 4-bet pot, so it was like 300 big blind deep, and then on the river we're supposed to jam $300 into a 300 pots or something like that, and then we ended up just running out of time. So that one was more costly than this one. On this board, I feel like we should just bet big and then try to take it away, especially facing this action. Full equity should be pretty good, but got snap called by 2 players. That's a little bit weird. I'm really curious what they have. So yeah, that was the mistake. This was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, 300 big blind deep. Yeah, it's funny. It's a really funny river. I think the pot was like, I don't know, I forgot. It was like 300 something mistake for sure. Ended up getting timed out and then not bad. And then he had aces. And then he messaged me later, be like, what the fuck do you think? Like, I think the board was like 10, 9, 9, 3 deuce or something. And then we had pocket 10s. And then we ended up checking the river. And then he was like, did you put me on pocket 9s for quads? I'm like, fuck no, dude. Like, this is a really weird, interesting pot actually. I'm not sure if we should be bluffing here on the river, like jamming. But I mean, we really should go for it. I don't think they're ever playing a flush this way. Gonna go for it. I feel like we're the only person who can have a flush here. If we lose to a flush here, this is a donkey play. If they call with like anything worse, then it's a good play. I don't mind being called, but like we take it down. Yeah, just because the way they play the hand, like jamming is like such a good player there. Like they almost cannot call because we're the only one who could possibly have a flush playing that way. Good thing it worked out. It takes a little bit of guts though because it was like 3-betting here. Obviously we can make a case to just fold. I don't think calling's ever an option. Facing a mid 4-bet, interesting. I think we cannot fold to a mid 4-bet. I don't know what hand he will be mid 4-betting here, playing 200 big blind deep. Very interesting. We're gonna barrel this turn. And we're gonna call. Not gonna fold to a mid 4-bets. Flop an ace, which is like one of the better flop because I don't think he would mid 4-bet with ace king or ace queen. I mean, I can be wrong. But when he mid 4-bet, I feel like he has tons of like just small pocket pairs. When he's small c-bet, obviously we are not folding. We can make a case to raise, but mostly calling though. I just don't believe he was mid 4-bet with ace king or ace queen. I feel like he's always gonna size up. Now we chop with any other aces, but I just don't think he has ace. He has an ace in his hand. We're just gonna check back just because he's never calling with like pocket jacks or like pocket nines or something. Queens. I don't call with like 6x or 4x, or maybe 6-5, 4-5 or something like that. Gonna check back. Losing to king x, obviously. King 6 2 pair. I don't know why he plays so passively. He'll raise under the gun, gets 3-bet. We're just gonna 4-bet and see what he does. Pocket kings facing this 3-bet. We can flat call sometimes, but mostly should be 4-betting. If we raise under the gun, we can lean in more towards calling, but I feel like mid position he's still 3-betting kind of wide in small blind, so 4-betting definitely forces him to put in more money with inferior hands. On this board though, we are not really beating anything, gonna just check back most of the time. On this board, without the ace of diamond, we are betting pretty big. Checking back here. He could definitely have some jacks in his range as well. He does bet 47. I feel like there's nothing we can do but just call. We are checking back on this turn. Diamond gets there. And diamond gets there as well, but we do block with the king of diamonds. And we're checking back here. Not gonna value bet. Maybe you should value bet, but like, it's whatever. This board just favors him a lot. And with aces, Not so sure. Just gonna bet when they check it to us. 3-betting with Jack 9 suited. Facing a jam here, I feel like we should be folding. I'm not sure. I don't think he's ever bluffing like this, especially in a 4-bet pot. It's obviously unfortunate that we have to be dealing with this situation. The flush shot gets there, so we're gonna check back here. That's a shitty river. Yeah, we don't. I don't think he has that many flushes here. And we're gonna call with the suited ace. Jack 10. Yeah, we're folding. In a 4-bet pot, he's just not bluffing. I mean, we can turn our hand into a 4-bet bluff sometimes, but calling most of the time. Flop a god shot. It would be pretty nice if those two are diamonds, but obviously that's not the case. When he flop goes check check, I feel like betting the turn is probably a good play. Bottom pair with the nut flush draw. I'm definitely gonna check raise, especially on this board. We can call here sometime, especially with the whale in the blind. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. Mostly folding or 3-betting, but with the two unknown player in the blind, I feel like it's worth it to call with 6s. I'm gonna just raise and get it in here. We're pretty much like flipping against his entire range, unless he have like aces here. Even against aces, we still have like 40%. And we're gonna best kind of big here when they check it to us. Like if he has like kings or queens here, we are the favor. If he has jacks, we're obviously slight underdog. This is a bad turn, obviously. But when we bet the flop, we have tons of flush draw, so I feel like betting this turn might just get tons of fold. Auto calling. Oh, aces, that's unfortunate. That's one of the hand that we are afraid of, but we don't get there. Which